What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome to episode number 30 of my WWE 2K16 Universe Mode, and we are here with another edition of Thursday Night SmackDown, and we are kicking this one off with the New Day. Yes, the New Day is set for some tag team competition, and this is, of course, coming off of their loss in the 6-man tag team matchup against Team Stardust. So the New Day, they're out here not only to compete, but they're out here also to address the fans. But who can forget the main event of this evening? The World Heavyweight, or the WWE Championship is on the line as Brock Lesnar defends against quite possibly his biggest challenge to date, the Inspirational One, Vaudevillains. But before we even get there, we've also got an Intercontinental Championship Open challenge set to take place from Cesaro. But first, let's hear from the New Day.
After what went down at Night of Champions, people have been debating whether or not the New Day will become yesterday. Well, grab your keyboards and fire up the dirt sheets, because I've got the inside scoop. The New Day will not die. Tell me, as long as there is tomorrow, the New Day will always dawn. But Mr. E, the New Day hasn't won the tag team championships in 8 months. The New Day is just a bunch of pushovers. Well, it took the Boston Red Sox 86 years to win the World Series, but look at them now. Unlike the Sox, however, the New Day won't need 86 years to break a Bambino curse. We're going to change up our game plan and step right up to the plate once again. Mark my words. The New Day will be tag team champs before the year is out.
Strong words there from the New Day. They have issued their ultimatum. Oh, wait a minute. These are their opponents making their debut here in Universe Mode. It is the one, the only, the Vaudevillains. Yes! This tag team is the epitome of manliness and chivalry. We're looking at former NXT Tag Team Champions Aiden English and Simon Gotch. And as you heard from, well, you heard from the man behind the curtain moments ago, the debonair devastation of such exquisite sophistication. And boy, Aiden English and Simon Gotch, they are fired up tonight. And you can see the SmackDown crowd, they are loving it. They are excited, just as excited as I am to see the Vaudevillains here in Universe Mode. And as for the New Day, well, they're going to have their work cut out for them tonight. Going up against a team who, quite honestly, one of the greatest teams in recent NXT memory. Being former NXT Tag Team Champions, they are sure to be a force to be reckoned with. But here on the main roster, the Vaudevillains, they are certainly a bit of an unknown, and as I mentioned previously, when you are an unknown, you're still relatively new. You are, in terms of the main roster, we don't really know what the Vaudevillains have to bring to the table. And for the New Day, that means they're almost going in blind. Not completely. I mean, now that NXT has become as popular as it has, you can get a bit of an inside scoop on what these wrestlers bring to the table, but you gotta think they save their best for the main roster. So, the New Day, they're gonna have to be very cautious taking on the Vaudevillains here tonight. But the crowd, man, I'm sure the crowd is loving the debut of the Vaudevillains. I know I am. These guys are great. I know we had Enzo and Big Cass just debut about a month back, but now we get the Vaudevillains too. Man, SmackDown, they are just really reeling in the tag teams here in recent memory. But right now it is Aiden English squaring up with Big E, as there's a beautiful European uppercut there from Aiden English. And a nice side Russian leg sweep. Aiden English, I would have to say, between the two, I mean, you look at Simon Gotch, he's more of the, Simon Gotch, he's got the, I'd have to say Aiden English has the charisma and really I'd say he'd be the more chivalrous of the two, whereas you look at Simon Gotch, he brings more of the manliness to the table. He's the power, he's the, I mean, whatever defines manliness, that is Simon Gotch. You look up the definition of manliness in the dictionary, you're going to find Simon Gotch. I mean, just look at that mustache, man. Amazing. Well, right now, Big E, he's got Aiden English reeling, looking to make the tag perhaps to Kofi Kingston here. And indeed he does. Kofi, now the legal man in this matchup. Looking for a bit of tag team maneuvers here. Double back body drop, and just look at the height on that one. Aiden English. Nearly 10 feet in the air for that one. As Kofi Kingston now looks to go to work. And well, the New Day rocks, but we'll see if that's the case tonight against Aiden English, as right now Simon Gotch just took out Big E on the outside. We had a bit of a scuffle there. Doesn't look like Big E's quite done, though. As over here by the announce table, we are, well, we're not free from the action here, it seems, as Big E and Simon Gotch continue to go at it. Meanwhile, in the ring, Aiden English going to work on Kofi Kingston up to the second rope. Sunset flip into the cover. 1, 2, no. Simon Gotch, wait, did Big E just grab a baseball bat? This isn't no disqualification, E. You're going to have to put your toys away. For now, at least. There's a rolling senton from Aiden English. I mean, the New Day. I mean, I know they said they'd be switching up their game plan here a little bit, but have they really gotten to the point where they feel the need to use weapons? Do they need to get themselves disqualified just to make a statement? Well, right now, Aiden English backing Kofi into the corner, making the tag to Simon Gotch, who for the first time in this matchup is the legal participant, as he takes Kofi Kingston now down with an arm drag. Well, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Manliness there from Simon Gotch. Beautiful, beautiful armbar there from Simon Gotch. And of course, just showing his opponents that, hey, I mean, Simon Gotch in the ring, you can tell he definitely works out. A couple of squats, a couple of push-ups. That's what you can expect to see from Simon Gotch, but you know, the strength of that pays off, as you see with that beautiful Michinoku driver. And speaking of that power, Simon Gotch again, reverse vertical suplex. Beautiful move there from Simon Gotch. Oh wait, are we really getting a replay of this? Oh my goodness, this is too much, man. I mean, okay, guys in the replay booth, you got me. But in the meantime, Kofi Kingston has turned the tides, now making the tag into Big E. Simon Gotch in a bit of trouble here. Meanwhile, Big E, though, now he's got Simon Gotch. And here comes the power of the New Day versus the power of the Vaudevillains. A couple of backbreakers there from E, as now he flips Gotch over. What could he be looking to do here? Looks like a potential submission hold on the way. Looking to wear down Simon Gotch and try to slow down the pace of this matchup. And that's what's going to have to happen in this matchup. You got to isolate Simon Gotch, get him away from Aiden English. As, wait, no, boom! What a counter there from Simon Gotch. Attempted back body drop from Big E, but Gotch countered it into a bulldog. Now Kofi gets taken off the ropes. Big E taken out with a running knee lift from Gotch. And boy, Simon Gotch, he is on fire right now. He has turned the tables, and just like that... Wait a minute, what is Xavier doing with the steel steps? Perhaps just taking out a bit of frustrations there. Oh, but Big E, he is in some trouble. A rolling senton from Simon Gotch. And that's going to set up the senton from the second rope from Aiden English. And now a clothesline, Kofi off the ropes. And that could spell the end of the New Day. The cover. 1, 2, 3. That's a wrap, folks. The Vaudevillains, in quick fashion, put away the New Day here in their debut. And Xavier Woods still out on the outside. You saw with those steel steps just slamming them around ringside. You can tell that the New Day, they are frustrated with their current standing here in Universe Mode. And if things continue to keep going the way they are right now, they might not meet their ultimatum. I mean, there's only a few short months left in the year here. I mean, the New Day, they might not be able to capture those tag team titles. I mean, just looking, as well as that, all the new tag teams we have coming into the game recently. We had Finn Balor and Hideo Itami forming a tag team. Blake and Murphy recently debuting at Night of Champions. Enzo and Big Cass debuted about a month back. And now we have the Vaudevillains making their debut, so... Oh, and who can forget the Lucha Dragons as well? You know, we dubbed this a new era for a reason. We have lots of new talent flooding into the rosters for both Raw and SmackDown. For the New Day, it's going to be tough for them to keep face in the midst of all this new blood, but I wouldn't count the New Day out just yet, because they've got the power of positivity, and the power of positivity can lead to some great things. But now we're moving on to, speaking of great things, the Intercontinental Championship inaugural Open Challenge here from the Swiss Superman Cesaro and his first opponent. Well, I'm not sure which one of them it's going to be, but you can guarantee it's going to be a hell of a performance when it is one of these two men, either Enzo Amore and Big Cass. How you doing? Enzo Amore, let's kick it to him with some more of his words of wisdom.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide soul, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing?
How you doing indeed, Enzo? And my main man, when Enzo comes down to the ring, you can guarantee that you're going to get a hell of a show on the mic. But in the ring, you can never count either of these two men out, because they are, you know, you look down in NXT, they were one of the most popular, if not the most popular tag team down there. And now that they're up here on SmackDown, well...
And for our so-called opponents tonight, we have one word to describe them, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. A-A-W-F-T.
I mean, you can see right there why these two men are so popular. They just, whenever they come down to the ring, I can't think of the word, I just had it. The charisma, it's so strong that it's palpable. I mean, Enzo and Big Cass, and they come down to the ring, immediately the pace quickens and things start to pick up. And it looks like Enzo Amore, he's going to be getting in on the action here. And this, you could consider to be Enzo Amore's singles debut. Of course, they've scored a couple of tag team victories since arriving here to Universe Mode. But Big Cass, he did defeat Santina Marella in singles competition, which is really their first appearance when they first got on the map. But now it's Enzo Amore answering Cesaro's first ever SmackDown Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge. And I gotta say, well, just look at Enzo. Enzo, he is feeling it. He is loving it tonight. He's loving this opportunity. And I'm sure he is not going to let it go to pass. As Cesaro, though, you can guarantee that he's going to be bringing his A game. I mean, he's already gone several months defending the United States Championship in an Open Challenge. A beautiful back body drop there from Cesaro. So you got to think, I highly doubt that Cesaro plans on coming down here, making his first appearance on SmackDown, and just losing the Intercontinental Championship like that. I don't think Cesaro's he's not gonna let that happen. But you know, I'm sure Enzo Amore, he's gonna try his darndest to make sure that Cesaro does not walk out of here the Intercontinental Champion. Let's look at Enzo. Big splash there. A senton or a seated senton, I should say. And Enzo again, you know, he's having some fun in there. And I mean, who can blame the man? This is one hell of an opportunity, so why not enjoy it? And of course, Big Cass here on the outside. And see, that's the thing. These two men... Oh, wait. Just look at Enzo. Enzo Amore just using Cesaro as just a floor mat. And there's a knuckle right to the face of Cesaro. Enzo Amore to the second rope. He's looking to fly. Well, I guess that's why we don't see that happen all too often from Enzo as he crashes and burns. And Cesaro with two huge European uppercuts there. And Enzo Amore, he is down, but I don't think he's out of it just yet. As Cesaro backing Enzo off the ropes. Oh, another European uppercut there from Cesaro, and a double foot stomp to follow it up, and a boot to the face. Now the cover by Cesaro. 1, 2, no! Enzo gets the shoulder up. And Cesaro, he's a little frustrated at that. I mean, that was a pretty devastating combination, but nonetheless, I don't think that's not gonna rile Cesaro up all too much. I mean, he's been in this situation before, so I think he'll be able to keep his composure at least for a little while longer. We'll see how much left Enzo Amore has in the tank, as again Enzo whipped into the turnbuckle. Cesaro now sending him into the opposite turnbuckle, and now Cesaro, look at this submission hold, the crossface. Cesaro looking to wear Enzo Amore down here with the crossface. I mean, Enzo, he's nowhere near the ropes. He's trying to crawl, but he is in the center of the ring. If anything, he would have had to try to back up to get his foot on those ropes, but that'd be much easier said than done. Oh, and now look at Cesaro. Not quite the Cesaro swing, but nonetheless, that's going to make Enzo Amore lose his balance completely. And I swear, you know, Neville is the man that gravity forgot, but clearly Cesaro, Gravity seems to have a little bit of short-term memory loss whenever Cesaro comes down to the ring and just spins around. I mean, the fact that he never gets dizzy is beyond me. And now, Cesaro looking for the trifecta. Triple gut-wrench suplex from Cesaro. And now, there can only be one thing left to do. Cesaro perhaps sizing Enzo up. No, wait! Counter by Enzo with the arm drag. And here comes Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore, the strikes. A little bit off balance, but he's still hammering away on Cesaro nonetheless. And now Enzo to the second rope. Tornado DDT. And just like that, Enzo Amore, the cover. 1, 2, no! That was 2, Enzo. I mean, it was pretty close, but it was in fact a 2 count. And now the frustration begins to boil over from Enzo Amore. Oh, look at that! What an amazing punch there by Enzo Amore. How can you not like these two? I mean, beautiful stuff there from Enzo. You talk about charisma. Enzo Amore, he's got it in spades. But now Enzo Amore placing Cesaro up on that top rope. The time for fun and games is over. Oh my goodness, Enzo Amore looking to perhaps risk it all. Superplex! And Cesaro crashes now into the center of the ring. And now Enzo Amore to the top rope. Well, the second rope didn't pay off, but this time Enzo nails the elbow drop. Oh, now I think Enzo, now he's feeling pretty gutsy. He's going up again. For the second time, elbow drop. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. For the third time, could it be the charm? Enzo to the top. Here we go. No, wait, Cesaro! A European uppercut. And I think that might have just spelled the end for Enzo Amore. Cesaro now hooks the leg. 2, 3. There you go, folks. Wow. That last little flurry from Enzo Amore, I thought maybe, just maybe, he could have walked out of here with the Intercontinental Championship, but doesn't seem as though that's the case. In the end, Cesaro, that European uppercut, the Swiss death from midair. I mean, Enzo never had a chance. So you got to give props again for Cesaro. Another open challenge, perhaps the beginning of something grand here on SmackDown. Well, Bray Wyatt there sending a message to John Cena that's, I mean, if John Cena, if and when he makes his return, Bray Wyatt, he's waiting for him. But we'll get to that sometime down the road, because right now we have a WWE Championship main event. What could perhaps be the biggest match in SmackDown history. And it very well could be the biggest match in Universe Mode. It's the inspirational Bo Dallas taking on the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Do you believe in Bo Dallas tonight? I think Bo Dallas, he's going to need to have every single person in this arena to be Bo-leavin'. And I think maybe even everyone at home is going to have to Bo-leave just for Bo Dallas to even have a potential chance here tonight. But I mean, you got to admit, Bo Dallas, he requested this matchup a few weeks ago when Lita made her first appearance on SmackDown. And it took a little while, but Dallas, he's finally getting that opportunity for the WWE Championship. Could Bo Dallas be the hero that we need? Is Bo Dallas the hero that we deserve? Only time will tell, as here is the man who conquered CM Punk at SummerSlam, who conquered John Cena at Night of Champions, and who is your reigning, defending WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World, Brock Lesnar. And as always, Brock Lesnar with such an intimidating presence as he makes his way down to the ring. He is just 6 days removed from his battle with I can't even talk now. With his battle with John Cena at Night of Champions, where of course Lesnar did retain the WWE Championship, and John Cena, he was suplexed to hell and back. I mean, you talk about Suplex City. I think Brock Lesnar may have just completely filled up Suplex City at Night of Champions with all those suplexes he delivered to John Cena. Although I'm sure that there's more than enough room for Bo Dallas to also join John Cena and CM Punk in Suplex City. And hey, I mean, Daniel Bryan was attacked backstage. Maybe he took a couple suplexes, so maybe he can also try to find Daniel Bryan for us. You just gotta look at all the superstars now who Brock Lesnar has injured, taken out of competition. Daniel Bryan, CM Punk, John Cena. Combined, you were looking at 3 superstars who have main evented pay-per-view. We're looking at former WWE champions, men who have main evented pay-per-views, and all 3 of them, perhaps SmackDown's biggest superstars, they're gone just like that. Well, Bo Dallas, he started to get some strikes in, but I think that's it. Brock Lesnar already turned the tides. And now Brock Lesnar, he can just go to work on Bo Dallas. And Brock Lesnar, the clubbing blow to the back. These vicious strikes, just like that, can quickly overwhelm an opponent. As now he's got Bo Dallas for the first suplex of the night. A double underhook suplex. And now we can begin the suplex count. And once it's begun, you know it ain't stopping anytime soon. A snap suplex now, bringing the total up to 2. Brock Lesnar dragging Dallas to the center of the ring here. Exploder suplex. Make it 3. And Bo Dallas, I mean, you want to talk about biting off more than you can chew. I mean, Bo Dallas, he still has a full plate left, and I don't think he's going to be touching it anytime soon. There's Brock Lesnar. An amateur wrestling takedown, so a bit of a break from Suplex City. Instead, going back to the strikes here on Bo Dallas. But I don't think Bo Dallas is going to appreciate that anymore. I don't even know if Bo Dallas, if he's even going to be able to muster any more offense in this matchup. Brock Lesnar, exploder suplex again. Cover in the center of the ring. 1, 2, oh my god, Bo Dallas. He gave you an out. He gave you a way out, Bo. Why are you doing this to yourself? Well, I'm sure Brock Lesnar, that was going to be his one. I mean, I don't see Brock Lesnar as a merciful guy, but maybe that was his one chance to give Bo Dallas a way out. But you got to give credit to Bo Dallas. This man is stubborn. Or maybe he's just stupid. That's up for debate. Let me know down in the comments section. A triple powerbomb now from Brock Lesnar. And now it could just be the F5 awaiting Bo Dallas. Oh, no. No, no, no. German suplex, Bo Dallas. He's got more of a beating left to take. Brock Lesnar, he's not done by a long shot. German suplex again. We're up to 5 now. 5 suplexes. And we're not done anytime soon. Another German suplex from Brock Lesnar. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Bo, but I mean, I don't think kicking out was the smartest idea at all. Brock Lesnar, now looking for the trifecta. German suplex, after German suplex, after German suplex. I've already lost count now. I believe we're up to 8 or maybe 9 German suplex, not German suplexes, suplexes in general, as a whole. And now just look at Brock Lesnar, just hopping around here, you know, keeping him, I don't even know anymore. I mean, thank goodness, Brock Lesnar. F5, this match is over. If it wasn't over a while ago, it's over now. Now, Brock, all he has to do is go for the cut. Oh, my God. Okay, Brock, enough is enough. You've made your points. But just for added emphasis, Brock Lesnar, the second F5. And he's letting everyone know, whether it's the King of the Ring winner or just anyone on the SmackDown roster, Brock Lesnar means business. That second F5 was a direct statement to his next opponent and to anybody who will seek to challenge Brock Lesnar in the future for that WWE Championship. I mean, Bo Dallas, just throw him onto the pile of superstars who have gone to Suplex City. And more often than not, if you go to Suplex City, you're not coming back. At least not for a while. But Brock Lesnar now, he's still the WWE Champion, and I think it's going to be that way for a very long time. Oh, no, enough's enough, Brock. Oh, well, here he comes. Here comes a Swiss Superman, the Intercontinental Champion, Cesaro. Finally, we get some sort of a stop to this. I mean, the match is already over, but Brock Lesnar just looking to add insult to injury. If it wasn't for Cesaro, Bo Dallas, Brock might have killed him. Oh, and look at this stare down. Perhaps the future King of the Ring winner staring down the WWE Champion, while Brock Lesnar, he's going to live to fight another day. Although I'm sure Brock Lesnar, he's in more than an adequate condition to take on Cesaro right now. But that's it for this episode. We'll see you next time.